welcome back to another reading vlog. It has been quite some time since I've done a reading vlog. I think my last one was in May, the beginning of May, and now we are kind of getting towards the end of June. So it's been a little bit of a while. Today is June 20th. It is about 1:30 in the afternoon, and today is my day off. So I have a lot of reading to catch up on for our Muggle Studies book club for this upcoming Thursday of next week, so on the 28th. So right now I'm in the middle of two books that are my main priority. The first one I'm listening to, When Dimple Met Rishi by Sandhya Menon. This is our Muggle Studies book club pick for June, and right now I'm about halfway through it, and I am enjoying it surprisingly. It's kind of like in the middle for me. I think I'm probably gonna end up giving it maybe like between a 3, probably like a 3.5. It's not bad, but it's not like the best young adult contemporary that I've read, but it's not bad. Surprisingly, I am enjoying it. I didn't really have any high expectations going into this book. Like, I've heard that it's really good. It has a lot of good reviews on Goodreads, so I just kind of went into it with an open mind, and as I said, surprisingly, I'm really enjoying it. I love that we're learning about a different culture. Also, surprisingly, I am enjoying the like college education aspect of the book more than I am like the love story or the romance. The romance is a little bit cliche, I do have to say. I have a feeling if it ends the way I think it will, then it's gonna be very predictable. I'm really enjoying the fact that these two main characters are basically like they're doing a summer program right before college. They're having like a college experience. They're staying in the dorms. Dimple has a roommate, and we're kind of trying to like navigate that. And then also they're working on like projects during this like summer program. It's like a competition, and I'm enjoying like the nerdy aspect of the book. I want to hear more about like their ideas and what their project is, and I want to see more of like the roommates interaction versus like the romance. Not that the romance is bad, but for some reason it's bringing me back to when I was in college, and I don't know, it's just, I'm really enjoying that part. I had no idea what I was expecting, so I honestly went into this book not knowing anything about it, so I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm halfway through it. The audiobook is pretty good. We've got a girl who's reading Dimple's scenes, and then we have a guy reading Rishi's scene. I can't get confused just because it jumps back and forth so much. So that really helps, knowing that if, you know, the guy is speaking, then I know that we're in Rishi's point of view. So I do like that. The next book that I am also listening to, but I'm reading the ebook of it because I am a slacker and I haven't bought the actual book, and that is Bloodlines by Rochelle Mead. We're continuing on with our like Vampire Academy read along, so we're continuing on with the Bloodline series read along, and we're only going to be doing one book a month, and our live show for Bloodlines book 1 is also going to be on a Thursday, June 28th, and I'm not sure if I mentioned the time, but the time is going to be the same time as always, 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central. Hopefully you guys will be able to come and join us, and this time it will be on Hannah's YouTube channel. All that information is on the Goodreads page, which I will leave linked down below. So I've started Bloodlines and I'm enjoying it, but I really wanted to finish When Dimple Met Rishi, and then I'm gonna get back into reading the Bloodlines. So I got into a pretty bad reading slump towards the middle of May up until like pretty much now. So the last month I've just been in a terrible reading slump. I haven't really been doing any reading, and I haven't really been listening to audiobooks either. That's how bad my reading slump's been. I just finally started like listening to When Dimple Met Rishi just like a week ago. So yeah, I've been slacking and I've just been in a bad slump, but I'm finally finding my way out of it, which I'm really happy about, and I want to read these books. So yeah, that is my goal for right now, and I will update you guys in a little bit. Hey everyone, it is Saturday, it is June 23rd, and I thought I would give you a quick update on When Dimple Met Rishi. I am about 3/4 done with it, and I'm enjoying it. So if the story ends the way it's about to end, then it's gonna be a little surprising. I wasn't expecting it to end that way, But I have a feeling that it's not gonna be the end, if you know what I mean. I have a feeling that this ending is gonna be a little cliche, a little predictable, but we'll see. Because right now, what's going on, I was not really expecting, to be honest. So yeah, I'm actually liking the turn of events. I know this is like a really quick update. We are about to leave to go see Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I think that's what it's called, Jurassic World 2. Jurassic Park is one of my all-time favorite movies series, and yes, of course we had to see the movie when it came out. I know it came out yesterday, but I wasn't able to go see it opening night. So we're going today, and I'm really excited. So that's kind of it for this really quick check-in. I'm enjoying When Dimple Met Rishi. The romance is really cute. The characters are adorable. They're fun and they're goofy. They're really relatable, like the situation that they're in with like college and all of that is pretty relatable. I'm really enjoying that. I'm loving the side characters. I don't know if I've mentioned the side characters yet, but I am really loving the side characters. Rishi's brother is hilarious. Celia, I love her. As of right now, it's probably gonna end up being like a 3.5 out of 5 stars, but we'll see how it ends. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I will update you guys in a couple of days, hopefully. Everyone, it is Monday, June 25th. I've got a couple things that I want to update you guys on. I just recently finished, or last night, I finished When Dimple Met Rishi, and I ended up giving it between a 3.5 and a 4 out of 5 stars. On Goodreads, I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars because I felt like the romance was really cute, the characters were fun and goofy, really relatable, especially like if you're a huge nerd, like I'm a huge nerd. I loved college, and so I felt like I could relate a lot to Dimple. But on the other hand, I felt like there wasn't anything that stood out between like, besides like the Indian culture. I really enjoyed learning about the Indian culture, and I thought it was really interesting that we had two characters, different perspectives on it. You know, one character really wants to follow, you know, the Indian culture and what his parents want, and he really cares about what they think. And then we have another character who really wants to follow more like the American tradition, and you know, she doesn't want to do arranged marriage, and she just wants to focus on herself and go to college. So I thought that was really interesting. I really liked that. As I said, the characters were really fun and goofy. I thought the romance was really cute, but there wasn't really anything like romance-wise, there wasn't really anything that like wowed me. It was cute, you know? It was cute and it was fun, and I enjoyed watching their relationship develop and everything that they went through. One thing that I do want to mention about the romance is I felt like it was a little bit insta-love. Let me know if you felt that too. But funny enough, I enjoyed the side characters so much more. Celia, I thought she was fantastic, Dimple's roommate, and then we also get introduced to Rishi's brother, who I thought was hysterical, and I really enjoyed his character as well. I did really enjoy the audiobook, as I mentioned before. It is read in two different perspectives. We've got a female voice for Dimple and a male voice for Rishi, which I really liked because there's so much going back and forth between the point of views, which didn't bother me at all. I enjoyed the different point of views, like the back and forth. I thought it was different because usually when we do point of views, you have one chapter and then another chapter, but this, sometimes we had like one or two sentences, and then Rishi just had a thought, and then Dimple had a thought. So I really enjoyed that. I thought it was fantastic that they did 2 different voices, otherwise I would have been so confused, so that was well done. Overall, it was really cute. Probably I'm gonna give it like a 3.75, but on Goodreads, I'm giving it a 4. I'm happy that I finally finished that because our live show is coming up in a couple of days, and I finished our book for the live show, which is fantastic. So next, I am currently listening to and reading Bloodlines. I'm currently listening to it. I'm on chapter 5, and it's telling me that I have 10.5 hours left to listen to it, but I am listening to it at 2 times speed. So I should be done with this in hopefully 5 hours and like 15 minutes. So I'm really enjoying Bloodlines. I went into this book not knowing anything about the series, and it's wonderful. We're following Sydney Sage, her perspective. She's one of the alchemists that we're introduced to in the Vampire Academy series, and Adrian is one of like the main characters in this series, which I'm so excited about. I love Adrian. He is my favorite, probably my favorite character in Vampire Academy. Oh, and also we are in the middle of a readathon. I just learned about this yesterday. Sarah from Books for Tea and a couple of other booktubers are hosting a readathon from June 24th to June 30th, and it is for their seasonal series readathon book club. So I'm so glad that I learned about it yesterday, last night, the day it started. So this is the perfect time for me to try and participate into a readathon because I've got a lot of reading to do. So yeah, that is pretty much it, and I'll update you guys in a little bit.
Zara, what are you doing? No, don't eat. No. Are you gonna read too? Are you gonna keep me company while I read?
Okay, so it is still the same day. It is 2:20 now in the afternoon, and I've gotten a decent amount of listening to done. I am now on chapter 11, so I'm almost halfway through. It's telling me that I have 7, don't know if you're gonna be able to tell that, but basically 7.5 hours left is what it's telling me. And like I said, I'm listening at 2 times speed, so I mean, I should be able to get this done in like a couple of hours, a few hours, hopefully. It's getting really good. For the longest time, I avoided reading the Bloodlines because I wasn't sure if I would enjoy the spin-off series, because sometimes spin-off series, you know, they're not always the best. But so far, I mean, I'm only 11 chapters into book 1, but so far I'm really enjoying it. If you have not read Vampire Academy, then this will probably spoil you because, you know, Bloodlines is a continuation of Vampire Academy. Zara.
Hi.
She's being so needy today. Yes. You're being very needy. Anyways, so as I was saying, if you have not read Vampire Academy series, then I suggest you may not watch the rest of this clip because I'm going to be talking about the Bloodlines, and I don't want to spoil you for the ending of Vampire Academy because it's quite shocking. So also, if my lighting goes in and out, it is about to storm outside. It's been kind of drizzling, raining a little bit, but it's getting pretty dark. It looks like it's really going to storm, so I apologize for that. But basically, let's talk about Bloodlines. I'm really enjoying Jill. We didn't get a lot of her in Vampire Academy. Well, we did, but you know, she was through Rose's perspective, and she wasn't like the main focus of the story. She was just kind of like some random side character. So I'm really enjoying getting more Jill's perspective. She reminds me so much of Lissa. I see so many similarities between her and Lissa. And then also, I love Sydney. So it's interesting being in Sydney's first person point of view versus seeing her through Rose's point of view. I feel like when we were watching her through Rose's point of view, she kind of seemed, she was badass, but not like to the extent that Rose was, but now when we're actually like hearing her thoughts, I am really enjoying Sydney a lot more than I did in Vampire Academy. I really enjoy her thought process. I enjoy that she's trying to pretty much, she doesn't necessarily agree with everything that she's brought up to believe. She's brought up to believe that vampires are awful and they're evil. Same with Dom Piers, and she's starting to question that a little bit, and because she's noticing, you know, she's starting to bond a little bit with Jill, and I'm really loving that. Of course, Adrian's character is fantastic. I wish we'd see a little bit more of him. Right now I feel like he's just, I mean, Adrian is moody, but he seems a little bit moodier than usual, I think because with everything that happened with Rose. So it's understandable, but I'm hoping that I could see, you know, I want to see more of Adrian. I'm more of that snarky, sarcasm, like charismatic Adrian. Also, like flirtatious. Also, Keith, his character, oh my gosh, he is awful. Like, oh, I hate him so much. He's terrible. So I'm excited for the live show because I'm gonna have so many things to say. Anyways, that's pretty much it for right now. I'm gonna keep on listening and hopefully update you guys later today. This is just the perfect reading weather. I love reading when it's raining outside. Too bad it's not cold and rainy. It's really hot and humid and pretty gross outside. I love being inside when it rains and reading a book. It's just so perfect. Hey everyone, it is now June 26th. It is Tuesday and it is about 1:50 in the afternoon. I am still listening to Bloodlines. It's telling me that I have about 5 hours left in the audiobook, but I am listening to it at 2 times speed, like I said. So hopefully I'll be able to finish this book in 2.5 hours, which is definitely doable for today. Like that is my main goal for today, is to finish this book, which would be fantastic. Things that are happening right now in Bloodlines, I am shocked. Halfway through the book, there was a huge twist that I had no idea was coming, and I am just really, really shocked. I had no idea. I like it. I think it's really interesting. It definitely is going in a direction that I was not expecting. I'm really excited. Like, I cannot wait to finish this book. I have a feeling that it's going to end with a huge cliffhanger. Also, I need to get some filming done, but I'm really hoping that I can possibly upload this vlog maybe tonight. I think I have enough footage that I'll be able to upload it for tonight. So I think right now what I'm gonna do is try and edit some of this footage, listen to Bloodlines while I edit, which might be hard because sometimes you have to hear what you're saying while you're editing, but I'm gonna try and do both. Then do some filming. I've already kind of planned a couple things that I wanna film, so yeah, that's the plan. Edit, film, listen to Bloodlines, and hopefully I can get all of that done before tonight. So yes, it's gonna be quite a busy day, but hopefully I'll be able to get everything done. Okay, so it is now 7:40 and I just finished reading Bloodlines. I really enjoyed it. The ending was shocking. I really enjoyed the twists. I was not expecting them whatsoever. There were a couple things that I thought were slightly predictable, but there's only maybe like 1 or 2 things that I was semi-able to predict may happen, but not really. So overall, I'm pleasantly surprised with the ending, and yeah, I think I'm gonna end up rating it a 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I think Adrian and Sydney make such a great team, and I am shipping them. I am shipping them. Yes, so I don't know how the Bloodline series ends, but I really hope it ends with Adrian and Sydney together because I love them together. So I'm gonna go ahead and just end this reading vlog here. I had a really good reading week since this vlog is only over a span of 6 days, but I was able to pretty much read half of When Dimple Met Rishi during this reading vlog, and then all of almost all of Vampire Academy because I think I started and I was already on like chapter 5 or something like that. So I had a really good reading week in this vlog. I'm happy that I'm finally getting out of my reading slump, and I'm excited to get back to vlogging. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!